Welcome to Small Eyes Big Dreams, and today we have two special guests. And you guys are?
I'm Julianne.
I'm J Kim. I'm back.
Oh yeah, Jay was in
Returning guest.
Yeah, returning guest. We had a 3-on-1 podcast with him before, but today we're back with another additional guest, Julianne.
Yep.
And why are you guys laughing?
Very excited to be here. Very excited.
I think we were kind of nervous at the start.
Yeah.
Well, why is that so?
That's a good question. I don't know.
At this point in time, we were supposed to be out watching Mario's game. Someone took long. I wonder who. Someone was late.
I don't know who that is,
Who
but
is that?
yeah, I don't know. I think it's a human error.
Yeah.
Random error, bro.
We all make
No, that's
mistakes.
systematic. That's
Yeah,
systematic.
everybody
We
makes
all
mistakes,
make-
you know.
We all make-
Yeah, and so, as we thought of which topic to, talk about with you guys, Gerard Ding came up with a topic of social awkwardness,
Okay.
and I think it's an appropriate topic to all of us actually.
Yeah.
Jay, I think it's appropriate. I think for me also it's kind of, and also you.
Yeah.
I think,
Definitely.
cause, I know Jay's background with the socializing and stuff. Do you wanna share some episodes, or if you have any?
Okay. To be exact, I was the definition of social awkwardness, guys. You know what I mean?
Like how?
I couldn't go along with other people. Probably due to, I wouldn't say an actual trauma, but like a situation that's similar to trauma. So, well, through, I wouldn't say bullying. It's kind of. I don't want to talk about it that much, but
Yeah.
just think of like bullying and all that, and what effect it has on people.
Yeah.
In terms of like social relationships, how they talk to people, how they act in front of people, what they think internally. Just think of that. Just very worse. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but
Well, how about you? Do you have any episode, or? It's quite a vague question. But
Yeah. I don't think I have any specific stories, but I think growing up, I was the type of person to really keep to the same group of people. I wouldn't really
Yeah.
like.
oh, I agree. Yeah. I always stayed in one friend group. I was never going to
exactly.
make other friends.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like, oh,
exactly.
hi, what's up? It's like, oh, yo, but that was just it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be like a totally different person in front of like other people
Exactly.
that I consider my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I also was like that, but I think starting 8th grade or so, I kind of was more open to meeting other people, and in order for people to actually get along with you when it's when you're meeting new people, and it's one of the factors. I think you just gotta actually be yourself. Because if you actually act different to those people, compared to when you are with your close friends, right? It's kind of there's a gap that you can't close in.
That's so true.
That's what I think.
Since you said that word, self-aware, that you just be yourself, that brings the question: how do you know how to be yourself? How do you know that you are being yourself right now?
It's quite easy actually, for me.
Okay.
Yeah, because why? How about you guys? You guys don't know yourself, if you're being yourself or not, when you guys are talking to new people, or you guys feel
Okay,
you're kind of different.
I'll be honest with you once again. I would define
Yeah.
my social status as being essentially a copycat.
Yeah.
I don't remember how I was before,
Yeah.
but in my old school, I wouldn't call it bullying, but it was sort of they won't let you in their conversations
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah. Like exclusion.
Yeah, exclusion, being an outcast or something.
Yeah.
They were still nice, but I couldn't really be part of their group.
Yeah.
So, well, I was still a kid, young. I had still much to learn about the world, but I misunderstood that.
Yeah.
So I chose the path of trying to copy other people's personalities or actions, right?
To fit in.
To fit in.
Yeah.
But in the process, I've got used to that so much that
It just kept going.
just kept going, and that became who I am. At the same time, it was not who I am because
Yeah, I see.
inside I deny the fact that I deny that, oh, you're not supposed to be like this. What are you doing? It's so awkward. Even for me, even though as I see those copy stuff, like I do, like for example, I'm like loud, for example. In my head, I'm like, why are you being loud? It's not yourself.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
see.
being yourself. It just says in my brain.
Yeah.
Talking about not being yourself, Julianne, I based on what you said, you said before, that you were an introvert your entire life.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
and I feel like you're trying to switch, or I don't know if it's
Yeah.
intentional or not, but
Okay. Yeah. No, I knew you were gonna bring this up.
yeah.
I don't think it's intentionally me trying to become an extrovert.
Yeah.
I think it's just I've kind of come out of my shell a bit more recently
Why is that?
because, well, like since moving here, I think I've realized that I really have no choice but to be the person to like go and talk to new people and kind of make those connections myself. Because being a new student in a new school, in a new environment, sometimes people aren't going to do that for you,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So you have to learn and kind of just get over yourself. You just have to
So
do that yourself, I guess.
So in a way, it was like a survival.
It was like a survival tactic, pretty much. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
exactly.
I think that's a good
But-
thing because
Yeah.
I think everybody would think that if you're a new student, you should be the one try to open up to people. But I think people just in theory want to do that, but they actually never put in action.
Yeah.
But I think decent job with that.
Yeah, thank you. I think it also just takes a lot of practice.
How'd you
I
practice?
think
Just by talking.
you just really have to talk to people. And you also have to understand that it's inevitable that you'll find yourself in socially awkward situations. Like that's normal and that happens. But you really just have to push through because it also depends on the person that you're talking to. I think when you find certain people you click with, it's so much easier to connect with them as opposed to other people. You know?
Yeah. She said one way you could be better is to push through, right? Talk to more people. Like have courage. That's the only way. You're in charge of your own body and mind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you have to be one actually initiating all those things in order to fix your flaws that you consider that are your flaws, like social awkwardness. But the thing is, that's gonna be hard through experience, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If there's a gap in your social conversations or just socializing, if there's a gap in time, because I haven't talked to anyone. This is embarrassing. I haven't talked closely to anyone for a span of 1.5 years.
Was this because of COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.
Online school messed it up.
Yeah.
8th grade, I was already insecure. Just saying. 8th grade, first started insecure. Of course, the latter half of 8th grade, like in March, March.
Yeah.
It was like the school was initiating online classes, and I was like, hey, I don't have to talk to people. That was my actual reaction. But as time flew by, it just became normal not talking to people.
Yeah.
But when I met people, 10th grade, like before the start of 10th grade, which is the summer before 10th grade,
Yeah.
I started talking to this guy. It was awkward.
Was it?
It was awkward.
All our conversations were just NPC moments like, hey, do you play Overwatch? Yeah.
Oh,
I do.
yeah,
What
I
time
remember,
are
I
you?"
remember.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was like, It was really awkward. And when I started, because I was talking to him, we played games. Then, like Mario, Gerard, and other people started getting into my, let's say there was like a bubble, enclosure of just being myself, just being alone. And you, Mario, Gerard, and other people in the entire in our match started to try to break the bubble. You know what I'm saying? Trying to intrude. Not in a bad way, but in a positive way, because you're trying to get more social relationships, right? But that sort of scared me as well. But as time flew by, as I talked to more people, like she said, it became better.
Yeah. You really just have to start somewhere.
I see. It's just the first step. I mean.
Yeah.
I think There's a way for this to be in a way be more easy, like to get out of your bubble and stuff. I think there's for each person there's their own vehicle for it. For me, it was back in third grade. Back in the days, back in third, fourth grade. I was actually an extrovert. Actually, I used to just go around. I wasn't afraid of anything. And one of the things that made me that is, it was soccer. And because every recess they would just play soccer, and in order to get close with them, you would have to play soccer. And I didn't obviously realize that, but it just naturally happened. And one of the factors that made me and Jay close was gaming too. So I think it's just easier when there's a certain
Common
type
interest?
of yeah. Or it could be like
Something you relate to.
yeah, but then if you try to fake it, I think
Yeah.
it's not gonna go too well. It might work in the short term, but
Yep.
yeah, it's just
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was thinking, is because do you think we're all like shy in terms of like, would you say you're shy and stuff, like timid?
Okay, I'll try to speak for you and me. I'm shy, you're shy. You're definitely shy at some point.
Yeah,
Like there's a certain
Really?
extent where you're okay. Like, oh, I'm okay with like being like this in front of other people. But when you're asked to do something,
yeah,
you're like a specific action, you get shy. Or sometimes you're just shy to like sometimes even meet new people sometimes. Because you're being forced at, if you know what I mean. It's like something that people will find funny, but ironically, that's also the type of situation that you find it shy because you're like, talking to girls and all that. I know you're somewhat shy of talking to girls. Somewhat.
I feel like that's a different context.
That's a
I'm being
the reason I bring this thing up is because it's being timid, being socially awkward. Do you think so?
Oh,
that's a good point.
Because just because you're timid doesn't mean you're social. Yeah, I could still be very shy.
Yeah.
No, very quiet in sense.
yeah,
But you can still be very good at talking. So,
yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
I don't think it is.
I don't think-
social awkward.
Yeah.
That's part of your personality, and then being social awkward in my standards, or I think to anyone's standards, is when you're afraid
Yeah.
to actually be in a relationship with other people.
Mm.
That's the factor. That's the main factor. Fear,
Mm.
because you're insecure about what will they think about me if I say this. They're too worried about their what you call that stand. No. What's the word? Your like how people think of you.
Standards? I don't know.
People's perception.
Perspective.
How you see it. Perspective.
Point of view.
There's a word. Anyway, yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
Like how others view you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's your reputation?
Oh, yeah.
Like what am I supposed to say to make you happy? And then when you make someone laugh, it's like this sheer joy. Like this is the problem. You get so much joy, right? But after that huge amount of joy, it's quick, and right after that comes a long term of sadness or depression, sort of, because you're already worrying about how can I make that guy laugh again, or it's like, or sometimes you might just resent yourself, like, bro, I'm being so stupid here. What am I doing?
Right. Yeah. But I guess it really is just all in your head. Like the reason why people are socially awkward is because you are thinking all these things and making all these assumptions of what the other person thinks of you.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times, that's not the case, you know? I think
Oh, it's raining.
part of the reason,
Sorry, it's raining.
I think, the reason why I am getting over my, like, shyness and fear of talking to other people is because you just have to realize that people really don't
Care.
People don't care.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you're always like, oh, I'm worried what this person thinks of me,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But people don't always automatically assume bad things about you. It's all in your head.
Yeah.
And it's easier said than done, right?
Yeah, it's like some people are like, so even though it's your closest friend, you say something, and he's like, what? Then
Yeah.
you're confused, right? That's when overthinkers start thinking their brain, oh my god, there's
Yeah.
something wrong.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do if I meet him tomorrow?
That's
School,
true.
Like school. What's gonna happen? But in reality, they're just like, Okay, he just said that. Oh, okay. And they just go over. They just forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that you brought it up next day, if you're gonna bring it up, just makes him remember it again, and he's gonna think like, oh, did he mean something else? I thought it was nothing.
Yeah.
That's
really
when
is on your
the
head.
cycle of
You're just playing yourself.
Yeah.
I think
misunderstanding kicks in.
Do
Yeah.
you guys still think that you have those times still, like overthinking, like you say
Yeah.
something?
Definitely.
Of course.
I think we all do. You just
Of course.
kind of learn how to work around that.
Nice.
I think.
I'll say it. I'll say this. I've adopted,
Adopted?
Yeah.
but I haven't overcome it yet.
Yeah, I see.
Well, yeah. I mean, to an extent, it's normal for humans to overthink everything, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
For sure.
but I don't know. For me, did I used to overthink? Probably did, but I just got used
Everyone
to it.
in their life at one point should have overthinked.
Yeah, I probably did. But
GG, guys.
it's really
absolutely
hard.
pouring.
Yeah.
Okay.
GG, guys.
Because one of the advice that my dad gave before was one of the things that he regretted the most is being shy and not being able to.
Really.
Yeah.
It's still ringing on the Sophie audio. I think it's good.
No, it's okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. It's satisfying. It's like, you know.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ambient.
Yeah. You can feel it.
ASMR rain.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
sleep through it. Always.
Yeah, there's like one of the things he said is being shy is one of the things that he regretted the most. But I heard this like since like 7th grade, but still it's one of the things I'm trying to actually adapt to it. And I'm slowly actually changing. And one of the factors that actually changed me was the book, of course. It was about public speaking and just communicating in business and stuff. And so whenever I got the chance in school, like this year, I just did the speeches. You know, I tried not to be shy about all the stuff. So do you think being more extroverted in a sense helps you become less socially awkward?
Okay, guys, the rain is spurting here.
No, it's okay. We can. Yeah, it's okay. We can get showered.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay,
depends
wait.
Why?
on how you'd interpret what being an extrovert is, though,
You
right?
guys not getting it by the
No, we are.
A
But
little bit. It's fine. It's fine.
extroverted. Huh? Yeah. What is the line between introvert and extroverted? Maybe not being afraid to speak out, but introverts can still do that.
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of.
Okay, it's getting a bit too much.
It's fine.
Wait.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We were just saying.
It's okay.
Okay, wait. I want to go back to what your dad said, though.
That's it. Yeah.
Your advice that
Really?
he gave you about how his biggest regret was being shy. I feel like being a shy person also like affects other areas of your life, because being scared to
Yeah.
like speak up, you miss a lot of.
Wait.
Opportunities and stuff.
Spill. Oh my god, it's what almost said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just not pretend your bad's not there.
It's fine. My phone's there too.
So. Yeah, that's the exact reason why he said.
Yeah.
Because it limits you from
Getting to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Exactly. It
Just
holds you
limits some
back from
things.
doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
And life is too short to let that hold you back. YOLO.
No, this is really YOLO right now. This is YOLO right now, guys. Yeah. This is YOLO.
Yep.
You know what, Johnny? It might be okay for you, but it's not okay for me. It's getting in my eyes.
Where'd you put my phone?
Just behind that.
Okay.
I mean, okay, so to add, we gotta make this quick. To make an addition to what he said, you said your dad was helpful, trying to, not really, you really didn't have any problem about overthinking or sexual awkwardness, right?
Yeah.
But your dad did give you advice, and it did help you, right?
In the end.
In the end, it did.
Yeah.
sometimes it's not only about your advice, but it's about the people you surround yourself with.
That's so true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is.
I was gonna bring up earlier how sometimes it really just depends on the people you surround yourself with, because
Yeah.
depending on
My eyes.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find those certain people that you connect with and find it easier to click with, which is always good.
Because you naturally get to like mimic the ones surrounding you. So.
True.
But yeah.
Plus, if you surround yourself with people that you don't like, but you still choose to because they're the good guys, that's a real no-no.
Yeah, I agree.
Because for me, I haven't been around bad people, but I've seen an example of what would happen if you're surrounded by some bad people, and I have seen some consequences that he received. But I pitied him because the person I knew before wasn't his current self right now. And it was because he was hanging out with some rotten roots, with friends with rotten roots.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay, I will admit, it's nice. The wind, the rain.
Okay, it's kind of gone.
Yeah, it's kinda.
Kind of gone.
You know, just going back to social awkwardness. One of the things again that could, I think, kind of break, because I think social awkwardness itself is just being, awkward, right? Like not being able to talking about, I don't know, unrelated, not appropriate stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, and sometimes being awkward could mean the tension is too strong or something.
Yeah, I just want to say, I don't think social awkwardness is a reflection of like who you are as a person.
Yeah.
I think like some people have had more like chances at socializing with other people than others.
Yeah.
But just because you're socially awkward doesn't mean you're uninteresting or boring. You know?
Yeah. It could just be the.
It's really just that like one interaction that you have with someone.
Yeah.
So,
And so, just to, I don't know, break up the tension, I think one of the best and the hardest ways to use humor. I think it's honestly one of the best ways, but it's really hard because it's hard to match other people's humor. Like for instance, I don't think Julianne and my humor are the best, but
is he making a joke right now?
yeah, exactly. See, she doesn't get
We'll
it.
never know. We'll
She
never
doesn't
know.
get it. That's the
that
thing.
was socially awkward.
No,
kidding.
but
I'm kidding.
yeah, I'm just saying because looking through my mom, she wasn't like this before, I think, but during COVID, like when I was with her, wherever she goes to, like the grocery or some in the mall, she would just strike up a conversation, and the way she does it is trying to talk about what in common, they would like.
Something had in common.
They would, or that she thinks that she hypothesizes
Hypothesizing.
that what she would like, the other person would like, and she would just keep going with that.
Yeah.
And what really makes the connection stronger is the humor in the end, because she just keeps trying to make jokes or and it works sometimes. So I think it's all again from trial and error, as you said.
Exactly.
So there's really nothing but to overcome social awkwardness, just to talk.
Yeah.
Just YOLO it.
Yeah, exactly. It'll still happen though. Like, not everyone's really good at socializing. And it's not like you're going to go your whole life without having socially awkward interactions. I think it's also important to remember that it's
natural.
It's natural.
I think the main reason why people view themselves so lonely and have social awkwardness because they don't know, like what you said, YOLO. And I think of it this way. So we don't know if the world got created by God or through science. All those very complicated stuff. And I believe that we are part of a grand scheme of things that we don't particularly understand yet. but we play a part in those grand schemes. And it's just that I feel like this is just like a process of us developing, growing up.
Yeah.
We're still just high schoolers.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, even before we're like lower schoolers, middle schoolers.
Yeah.
We don't know anything.
Yeah.
Well, we are still learning as we grow up. Even though like people in their 20s and 30s still go through social awkwardness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
almost,
universal for every
Exactly.
age group,
Yeah.
for every gender.
Adding on to that, I think something that also helps me overcome the fear of like interacting with people and things that stop me from doing what I want to do might be the opposite of what other people think, but this is how I view life, the meaning of life, or whatever. The world is so big, and there's so many people on Earth. Almost, what's the population?
I don't know.
It's at almost 8 billion, I think. We were talking about it in geography.
Yeah, I'm not a geography.
Yeah. There's so many people on Earth that we are all just one speck of the universe. Literally anything that we do doesn't matter. And so I think with that mindset,
There's could be
nice.
that kind of, well, exactly. And so our insignificance in relation to the entire universe, I feel like that's what keeps me going. It's like I can do whatever I want, and if I mess up, it's okay. Because
I agree.
it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is a good mindset, but at the same time, it's dangerous.
No, that's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because if you're looking at
If you apply to that everything.
Don't apply to everything.
Yeah, if you apply to everything.
Yeah.
you look at the big picture, but you forget to see the tree. If you're
What
looking
does
at the
that
forest, but
Yeah.
you don't look at the tree.
What does that mean? Okay, anyway.
Hey yo.
Okay,
Anyways,
whatever.
that was socially awkward, but
Yeah.
just to wrap up the session, I think just doing these type of podcasts also really helps me.
Yeah.
Helps us.
We're opening our thoughts to each other.
It's just like a free discussion. I don't know.
Yeah.
It,
Exactly.
just reflects on how we talk.
Mhm.
That's what I learned from the past. Many episodes from this podcast, and yeah.
Yeah. How was it at the start of the podcast?
How was it? We weren't socially awkward, but
Because they all knew each other.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think time is also one of the factors.
Time. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just you could still be very good at really close, but still have very bad chemistry.
That's true.
To talking each other, and that's what we had at the start. One was talking too much, one was talking too little.
Right.
We didn't know when to come in, come back.
Yeah.
And as the episodes proceeded, we just kept reviewing ourselves, and we just self-reflected and
True. Also, just practice. Take a look.
practice makes perfect. No, actually, there's an
Practice
article.
makes progress.
There's an article one of our batchmates made. His name is Gino Simpao.
Okay.
It's gonna be on the forward soon.
Right.
But one of the lines he said was, "Practice makes perfect" is wrong. No, actually, in fact, it's just incomplete. Perfect practice makes perfect practice makes perfect. Is it? Practice makes perfect, right? Perfect practice makes perfect. So it's just how you practice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get what you mean.
Okay.
Practice
I get what you're saying.
doesn't make perfect necessarily, but it's how you practice.
Yeah.
That determines.
The perfect practice makes you
Yeah.
perfect.
So it's really like about the process.
Yeah.
I guess.
Just the process.
Yeah. Progress makes progress. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it was a decent episode, honestly.
And to
We
y'all
did
out
it.
there,
And the rain just stopped at the same time.
to
Yeah.
all of you people out there,
Yeah.
Continue.
Go
Go ahead.
This is an example of being socially awkward. So don't be like me. Just be yourself. Just try to get courage to talk to more people.
Yep.
Yeah.
And don't get discouraged when you have an interaction that's socially awkward, because it happens.
Yeah, it's natural.
It's natural.
All right.
Believe in yourself.
True.
How's the episodes, guys? Not bad.
I think that's really good. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay, sorry. I have pretty low standards.
This episode,
Yeah.
I feel way better.
Oh.
After this episode,
Nice.
you feel better.
Yeah, because the last episode I was a guest.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
awkward.
yeah. I mean, we could try. I don't know later on in the future, but yeah, that's a
Oh,
good
are you saying
episode.
we're gonna be back on the podcast?
No, I'll take that back. But
Oh,
I'll take
you heard it. Rude.
This is the kind of person that brings social
anyways,
awkwardness
guys.
to our world.
Anyways, I hope you guys. Yeah, we'll see you guys on the next episode with I don't know, different special guest. And see you guys.
Peace out.
Peace. Bye.
Oh my god, we're done.